name is Cora and welcome to Craftopia, where we are creating a safe space for artists and crafters of all ages and experience levels to learn, create, explore, and grow. I'd like to invite you to check out our website at www.crafttopiawa.com, where you can learn more about our organization and vision and see a list of upcoming classes. You can also follow us on social media at CrafttopiaWA. Now, pull up a chair, get comfortable, and let's get crafty.
Hello, crafty friends. Today we're going to be making a cute little sign to welcome in the changing of the season. It's going to say hello, fall. If you're using the kit from Craftopia, then you already have everything you need to complete this project. It's a pretty simple project, but does give you a lot of freedom to kind of decorate however you like, and you can make it as big or as little as you want. First thing we're going to do actually is take our popsicle sticks and tie them together to make our sign. Now when we tie them, we're going to want to make sure to leave a little bit of space between them because it needs to be big enough to fit our sign and whatever other decorations we are going to use. Now because our sign is sticky, it'll stick nicely on the popsicle sticks, but it will be a little bit of sticky on the back still, so do be careful when we get to that point because your sticky will go through. So kind of figure out how far apart you're going to want your popsicle sticks, and we're going to use our 2 strings to tie them together. Now you can use just one and tie it down both sides if you like, or if you want a little bit of extra curly on the bottom, you can also tie with both of them and then just tie it on the top. So that is an option for you. I'm just going to use one today. This one got really scrunched up and is going to be a little tricky to use anyways. So I'm going to figure out where the center is and fold that over just so that I know. I'm actually going to go ahead and just put a teensy-weensy little loose knot there so it will stay put because this stuff is a little bit tricky to work with. And figure out about how far down I want my first slat to hang. So right about there looks good. Pretty simple. I'm just going to wrap it around once and then give it a tie. I'm going to want to make sure that my knots are all on the same side when I'm doing this so that it will stay nice and even. So just a quick little tuck it through. And we're going to move on to the next. You can certainly double knot it as well, but once they're all in there, they're going to create enough tension with each other that it shouldn't come untied for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of one side, then I'll go back and do the other. You can do it whatever way you want. So I'm going to leave about a popsicle stick width between them. Wrap it around and give it a little happy tie in the back. Hold that nice and tight. Grab my next stick. Figure out about a popsicle stick width. That looks good. Wrap it around. Give it a tie. That was much easier just sliding the tail through like that. And next, and as you can see, I'm not really worried about them being too even yet. We'll adjust them a little later. Tuck my tail through. And last one. This one I am going to double knot since it's on the bottom because the last thing I want is the bottom of my sign falling off. Or hopefully I'll be double knotting if I can get my fingers to work nicely. All right, there's one. And then one more time. And tuck it through, and we should be good to go on that side. Oop, stay in there, stick. All right, time to go down and tie on the other side. So, oop, stay. That one's gonna need a little bit more adjusting. Let me get there, that's better. All right, so figuring out about, again, equally so that my sign will hang somewhat level. That looks about right. All right. Well, it did look about right until I pulled it loose. Perfect. Oh, and one of my popsicle sticks already tried to slide away from me. That's okay. As long as we don't pull too tight, it should slide right back in as well. Flip them all over. That'll probably make this easier. Now the trick is going to be keeping them kind of even on the other side as well. And my runaway stick, get back in there. And finally, last one. How'd I end up with so much more extra tail on this side? I don't know. I must not have gotten things quite even. That's okay. Nothing a pair of scissors can't make disappear. All right. Go ahead and double knot that one. Make sure it stays loose, or stays tight, not loose. And you can leave, especially if you did both of your pieces down, you can leave your little tails hanging if you want, and you can actually attach stuff to them, or you can just trim them off. I got a pretty big gap between those two, but that's fine. I'm going to give them a quick little pull, make sure they're nice and tight. Yep, I can't live with that. I'm going to have to fix this one really quick. Too uneven, I can't do it. I don't mind things being a little off, but that was a bit more, even too much for me. I want to make sure that I've got a good surface for my letters to stick on as well, so they do need to be a bit closer than those two were. So if they're too far away, your letters won't have anything to grab onto. That's better. That's where I wanted you, just like that. Okay, now we're really all tied and good to go. If you're having issues with your sticks slipping around or doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, you can certainly put a little dab of glue on it as well. You should have plenty of glue to hold everything tightly in place. Fix that one. All right, now that we kind of got our sticks there, it's time to put our Hello Fall sticker on. So this should work just like a regular sticker, although sometimes these adhesive letters will not want to come off. So start very slowly on one side and peel it off, making sure the letter stays on the clear part and not on your white plastic. And then that, just throw away. We're going to take this, figure out where we want it to be. I want mine to be down a little bit further, so I honestly could have gotten my sticks closer together than I did. See, that top stick's not even going to have any letters on it. That's okay. I'm going to decorate those. I'm going to find where I want, and I'm going to make sure that every place a letter touches a stick, I am pushing down really hard to make sure that those letters are stuck on there. Even if it's on my string, it does not matter. Stay, string, stay. I'm going to have to put a dab of glue on that one. He's being trouble. Now, you see how my letters are falling off a little bit up here? So when I peel, I do not want to start there. I want to make sure that I start on a place where all of my letters are well attached. So I'm going to very carefully start peeling up. And if my letters don't want to come, I'm going to just use my fingernail, push them back down a little bit better. It should start peeling pretty nicely for you. You could also pull them off one letter at a time and place them individually if you wanted to do a different design than how they were cut. It's up to you to make your sign look the way you want it to. It's going to get a little bit weird in some of these gappy spots. There's my fall. Ta-da! Press those letters down a little. My A got a little sideways. I might come back and fix that later. Hello is definitely going to be tricky because he's kind of just hanging out in midair there. So I'm just going to kind of pinch him. He's also a lot thinner letters because he's that fancy writing. So you're gonna want to go really slow when you pull him off. To make sure that he doesn't try to go with you. Oh, he almost touches that stick. That would have been nice. That's okay. 2 more letters to go. We got the L's. And now we just need our O. Oh, he does not want to let go. Let go, O. Ta-da! All right, that also now. Trash. Okay, time to decorate. No, time to fix my A. Because I'm feeling very fussy today. And for whatever reason, I'm just really wanting him to be straight. That's better. Okay, so now we can use our glue. So they're in little Ziploc bags. You can always pop them open or you can just snip the corner off. I'm going to snip the corner off just because I do want to be able to kind of use it as a precision applicator. So I'm just going to quick grab a little pair of scissors. You can also use a needle or something and poke a teeny hole. Snip a corner, and then we're going to use this to glue on whatever other decorations you want. You've got some leaves, you've got some little confetti pieces, so you can just kind of go around, pop things on where it feels good for what you want to do. Nope, I'm going to go up here for this orange dot, and then I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use one of my little orange dots to hold that naughty little string on in its place. I can put an orange dot here. I got lots of orange dots. I think I can get one on every single piece here, except I want this one to be one of my little leaves. And then I'm thinking he's going to go right up at the top here. I'm going to tuck him behind the double L's. See if I can get the L's to stick on him a little bit. Ta-da! I like that. I'm not sure I want all 3 of those to have dots, but we were going to go ahead and leave it as it is. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll add another dot or 2 here or there. And give it a good 24 hours to let all that glue dry, and then you are ready to hang up your little sign and welcome in the fall season in style. I hope you had a good time crafting. Can't wait to see what you created.
We hope you had a good time crafting with us today. If you have any questions regarding this project, feel free to leave a comment below or send us an email at info@crafttopiawa.com. And be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on any future crafty goodness. Until next time!